Hey, good morning, family. It is a Friday morning, and I have officially been in Vietnam for about 3 weeks now. I'm sitting at the Moir Vignette Hotel by IHG. It's a Holiday Inn family. Been here for 4 nights, left for 3 days. Finally got my first motorcycle ride in. Went around for about 3 days riding up in the mountains, and I've been back here for 4 days. So anyway, today's the last day. I'm checking out. I'm leaving. I'm actually heading back up to Danang. Kind of undecided in where I want to settle, so I am bouncing around a few locations. Anyhow, I'm getting ready to leave in just a few minutes to hop in a grab, take my bags, go to another hotel for a few days. But I want to do a little update just to let you know how I have liked Vietnam for my first 3 weeks. So hey, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Since I arrived in Vietnam, I've been to the dentist, I've been to the doctor, I've gotten a tattoo, I've been at I think 5 different hotels. A couple, 2 or 3 were on the motorcycle ride for a few days. But it has been a bit of a I won't say a whirlwind, but it's been busy. Let's say busier than I like. I did think I was going to fly here, stay at a hotel for a few days, love it, rent an apartment, just have a home base, and that hasn't happened. Knew I didn't want to be in Hanoi. Spent about a week there. Then I went down to Da Nang, which is from the get go. My train of thought was go down to Da Nang. I'm going to love it, right on the beach. Kind of reminds me of Hawaii. Promenade, boardwalk along the water. Got there, just wasn't for me. Just big, too many people, too much touristy tourismness. So maybe I can find another neighborhood that suits me. That's why when I go back here for 2 days, I'm staying in a different area, slightly different, not right in the middle of the tourist area. But my plan is on Sunday, I'm going to be flying off. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. I say Phu Quoc Island. They say Phu Hoa or something. They pronounce it totally different. But it's an island on the other side of Vietnam, just south of like Thailand and Pattaya and all that. Anyway, it's about 1/3 the size of Oahu. And looking at Google, I keep seeing that the weather is always a little cooler. It's a little more, let's say, Hawaii-ish. The highs aren't as high and the lows aren't as low, but it stays more constant. Yet everyone I talk to here tells me, "Oh no, it's very hot. It's very hot. It's very hot." So we'll see. If I get there and it's hotter than this, I'm probably not going to enjoy it because the heat as it is, like I'm melting. I just got out of the pool, went to my room, took a quick shower, and I am now, like I said, wet. Yeah, so that's Vietnam for you. But getting back to how I like my first 3 weeks, I mean, I had an idea in my mind of what my retirement was going to look like, and I'm still, barely a couple months in, and definitely a few weeks into actually getting out and starting to do what I want to do, which is, tour, ride motorcycles, have some fun. I'm not here, and like I'm in beautiful Hoi An. I can show you right now. I'm right on this beautiful river, and right across the street here, or across the river, this is all the tourist area. If you were to just walk across this, there's a bridge right here. If you walk across the bridge, this is the whole main tourist area all down through here, and you can see all these boats, and you go that way, there's nightclubs, and I mean, all kinds of neat stuff. But I'm not here for that. I didn't come here to, ride the spinning boats or ride the little lit up boats up and down the river. That's not why I'm here. I want to really just tour, live my life. And to me, that's, riding motorcycles, getting around, getting more up into the country, up into the mountains and the hills. So the pluses and the negatives thus far. Uh, for me, the heat. I knew it was gonna be hot, but actually being here and living it's of course different. I've been in Hawaii for years. That took some getting used to. But being here with the heat and the humidity, when you're lounging around a pool, the pool's right over here. It's gorgeous. There's a nice breeze today. It's nice. But wearing a full-on shirt with buttons, which is I think the only one I brought, it's different. I'm not working. I'm just enjoying myself. So, I can choose to be in air conditioning. I can choose what I do. But since my idea is to travel around on a motorcycle, it's pretty damn hot. If you're in the flatlands here, and again, keep in mind, I'm here in the middle of summer. It is not the busy season here in Hoi An and Da Nang. I mean, they're having a fireworks exhibit and they're having some Hoi An celebration. There's some things going on, so maybe it's busier than normal, but it is not their busy season. And why? Because it's hot. I left this hotel, came back 3 days later. When I left, it was around 89, 90. And then when I came back, it was like 98, 99. So, I mean, that's a big warm up with the humidity. So the temperature aside, riding motorcycles just ain't fun. When I was up in the mountains, it was a lot more tolerable. But I've barely maybe had 3 times where I've been here and I felt like it was cool. Like there's a couple mornings, even one afternoon when some rain came in. But the heat definitely, since I do plan on riding a lot of motorcycles, I could see that could be wearing on me. The number two, and really the biggest thing for me, smoke, especially riding motorcycles. In town, they're burning incense everywhere. All the street vendors, they use wood fire to, cook food on the side of the street. Farmers burn their fields. After 3 days of riding around up in the mountains, I actually got to the point where my throat, I won't say it was burning, but I found myself riding down the road just, spitting, trying to clean out the throat. I have some allergies and I have a few things like that that affect me. And just the smoke. It was really, after 3 days of riding the motorcycle, that would be the thing that would make me go, yep, this ain't it. I don't think I'll be going to Chiang Mai during the burning season. That's for damn sure. I know, Thailand's on my list, as are many other countries, and I'm aware of there's certain seasons where they burn. And it's not even a burning or harvest season here. It's just people are burning stuff. I don't know how many pictures and photos I have. If so, I can insert them. But when I was driving the moped, I had a GoPro on my neck, and I kept trying to snap pictures and shoot video. And some turned out, some didn't. But I mean, people just having raging fires in their front yard, burning their trash and their debris. Besides farmers burning, if I rode for 3 days, I probably smelt smoke, 70% of the time, easily, way more than 50, but not quite 100. There are some times where I'm driving around going, this is great. I love this. This is really nice. And I look up ahead and I can see smoke billowing from a farm, or I just start smelling smoke. And that is the number one thing that would make me say this isn't really for me, because my goal or my plan is to get out and, ride motorcycles, maybe go hike and do stuff. I don't want to go shop. I don't want to go tour, all the tourist stuff. I do want to hit some, historic sites and things. And even that, like there's Misan, there's the Bana Hills, there's some things around here. I went to drive to them, but as I was driving there, I was more for the ride. I didn't go. I just drove right by them. I was out for 3 days and I could have easily stopped, but I'm not here to do a lot of touristy stuff as much as I just want to tour. I just want to do what I want to do. Uh, some of the other things is getting into like, food and language and communication, especially when I was up in the mountains. Communication up there, people just don't speak English up in the mountains. Very, very limited. And I have, of course, the Google Translate on my phone. I'm using that quite often. Whether at a massage parlor up in the mountains or whether at a restaurant trying to order food, a lot of them have pictures. But once you get up in the mountains, it's not such a tourist place. The menus don't all have pictures. I'm using Google Translate and I'm pointing it at the menu live and it's translating the words to me, and I'm ordering that way. And that doesn't even bother me. That's not even an issue for me, not being able to communicate. And then food wise, the food, everything's been fine. I actually like Vietnamese food. It's not too spicy. It's not too anything. It's very good. It's flavorful and it suits me just fine. So, all of that's been very good for me. So, I mean, the good and the bad, just the heat, it can be overwhelming, especially if you plan to be in it a lot. And just the damn smoke. Sitting here at this beautiful resort on the coast and on the river in Hoi An, yeah, I haven't smelt any smoke because I'm, ocean breeze blowing in, and the ocean's probably about a mile that way, right? So it's been very pleasant, but we'll see. I'm going to be heading off after 2 days in Danang, flying over to the island. Haven't even booked the flight, haven't even booked a hotel. If I love it, I'll stay for a week or 2 or 3. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll stay at least a week. I'll give it a week. And I've already determined if the Phu Quoc Island, or however you pronounce it, if it doesn't work out for me, I've already determined I'm going to fly back, and I'll probably just go up to Halong Bay. It's a place everyone brags you got to go to. So I figured I'd get up there. It's up north. Maybe it's a little cooler. Although looking at Google temperatures, monthly averages, it doesn't seem to be much cooler. I just know they get more rain up there. So we'll see. That is my plan, to stay on the island for as long as I enjoy it. Other than that, I'll be in Halong Bay. And really, I'm still searching for that spot, that place. I want to, rent an apartment and just kind of leave my stuff. I was lucky at this hotel when I stayed here using my points, because it's like, uh, I think it's 120 a night to stay at this hotel, which obviously I'm not looking to spend that kind of money, in retirement here. And they upgrade me because I'm like a platinum member, so I get this room that's right on the river. It's right back over here, right on the river. Really nice upgraded room that would cost you 170 a night. So I'm getting this for free using my points, and they agreed to hold my bag. So when I took off on the motorcycle ride, I have a suitcase and a big ass backpack. And I brought one smaller backpack. So on the motorcycle, I just took the one small backpack for a 3-day ride, had everything I needed, but I still have all my stuff. And I would like to have a home base. I don't want $100 a night hotel, and I just really would like to have a home base, wherever that is, whether that's in Vietnam or maybe it turns out it's not. I'm very open to changing my plans if that's what needs to happen. But the people, the food, the everything, it's all great. If you took away the smoke, it'd be a no-brainer. I would plan on staying, but the smoke is the killer for me. And then, of course, the heat is going to be all of Asia. So we'll see. I just want to do a little update as I'm leaving literally in a couple minutes, about to grab my stuff and hop in a Grab, which is their version of an Uber and Lyft out here, and head to a hotel that I rented for 2 nights. It's actually called the Sun River something apartment homes. And before I came, it's one I had latched onto because of the location. And they're basically apartments, one bedroom apartments. You can rent them for like 20, $30 a day. And if you do a monthly rate, you basically rent a nice little apartment with free breakfast every day, maid service for like, 600 a month or something. So I'm going to stay there and see what I really think of it. Although I do already have in my mind that Danang, unlike what I thought when I was in Hawaii, Danang is not the place for me. Just not what I'm looking for. So we'll see. I'm going to give it a week or two. I'm actually already thinking and planning that I'm going to go back to Hawaii. I'm still making my house payment there. I still have my condo. So over the next week or two, I'm going to decide and buy a ticket, a few weeks out and plan my trip back to Hawaii. And the trip to Hawaii, whether I go stay for a few days or stay for a few weeks, it's up to me. Do whatever I want to do. I'm retired, so we'll see. Hey, I'll post some videos soon. I just did my motorcycle ride. I got a few hotels I've stayed at, some really nice ones. I was gonna do some video reviews. I was gonna review the tattoo studio where I got my tattoo. I don't know if you can see it in the video very well. I got my forearm piece here. Anyway, so I'll get all these put out over the next couple of weeks as I have more time. So once I get out on the island, I'll have hopefully good internet. And other than trading stocks for a couple hours in the evening, I got my days to myself. I'm basically lounging around a pool all day, hitting the gym, taking a nap, trading stocks, going to sleep, rinse, repeat. So hopefully I'll get some more motorcycle riding in and make more videos of my adventures. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell to get updates on my newest adventures as I continue my travels throughout Southeast Asia and wherever the wind blows me. Take care.